back with another video, and today's video is a hobby talk video. It's actually my first episode, or first video at least, of hobby talk. Hobby talk is kind of like collector talk, except for it's not necessarily just focused on collecting. It's going to be collectible things, I guess, so things that you can collect, but it's also going to be like almost like movies and stuff like that, stuff as a whole. So the things I'm talking about are like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade. You can tell by the title. Those are probably my 3 top collectibles, and like just franchises of all time. Maybe there's other stuff as well, but this is kind of a bunch of it all together. And I just want to talk about how I'm just like happy and grateful that all this exists, and it still exists to this day. It exists when I was a kid, it existed when I was growing up, and then when I'm like an older adult now at 32 years old, it still exists. Even if it's not the exact same as it was, it still exists in some way, shape, or form. To even actually cater to the nostalgia in myself and others, of course. So yeah, I'm very grateful that all these franchises like still exist. Yeah, like I said, it's not exactly the same way that it was, and maybe it has its ups and downs, and maybe you don't like the new stuff that comes out, but the fact that we still have Pokemon around almost 30 years later, the fact that we still have Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, Marvel, all these, I know Marvel's been around for a very long time and stuff like that, and they get your comics and whatnot, but the fact that we're still getting movies, we'll get a Spider-Man movie, another one, and the fact that, okay, going into collecting, that we can collect the toys of these things still, and it just existing as a franchise and existing as a universe. You can go to so many avenues or whatever that you want to call it of, so you can collect the toys, you can watch the movies, you can do whatever you want with these franchises that you're capable of doing. Like Marvel Rivals just came out with the gaming thing for all things Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, whatever else there is out there. It's awesome just to kind of have that stuff still around, especially for myself at 32. And I think that, to be honest, I think these franchises are going to be around for the rest of my life. Hopefully I live a long life, but I think for the entire time, the entirety of it, they're going to be around in some way, shape, or form. I don't ever really see it. I don't know, maybe it would end, but I guess like Pokemon anime and stuff like that, but new stuff starts up and whatnot. And although you might not be a fan of necessarily the new stuff, at least it lets like kids of the younger generation get to experience new Pokemon, although they can like the old ones as well, but they have their favorite Pokemon. So when they grow up, whether it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, they're like, oh, I love that Pokemon, that dual monster. That was my favorite Beyblade growing up, like Beyblade Burst. Any of those things are Beyblade X. Although obviously I liked the original Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, etc., or like the plastic Gen Beyblade, or collecting old Marvel figures or the old superheroes, maybe to make new ones. It's still like, I'm so grateful that this stuff is still around. Mostly because we can still get it in a certain form, even though it's like, yeah, even though it's based on nostalgia and stuff like that, they still kind of cater to us and the fan in us. Even if they're coming with new stuff, and the fact that they are coming with new stuff, we have a chance to like new things as well. So yeah, I think that's it for this video though. Just want to come in here and do a hobby talk, and yeah, I don't know how many of these will be, because I kind of do like more of like when I do these, they are kind of like what's the word, like I guess catered to a certain topic. So you have your anime talk, collector talk, whatever it may be. But that being said, hobby talk, kind of covering it all. And yeah, I'm grateful and thankful for all this stuff. And I'm gonna continue collecting, watching stuff, and just enjoying the things that I love. So hopefully you do that as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.